You've been thinking about it for a while now, bringing a dog into your home, but you already have a cat. You've heard horror stories of cats and dogs not getting along, and you're wondering, how in the world can you make this work? Well, it doesn't have to be as complicated as you think. In fact, with a little patience, you can introduce your dog to your cat in a way that makes the process as smooth as possible. You're probably wondering, will my cat freak out? Will my dog chase the cat around the house? Is it even possible to get him to live peacefully together? I get it. Introducing a dog to a cat is a big step. You want the transition to be as stress-free as possible for both animals, and ultimately, you want them to feel safe, secure, and happy in their new environment. But here's the secret, it all comes down to how you introduce them. A successful introduction can set the foundation for a peaceful, and even friendly, relationship. And the good news is, you can make this happen with just a few simple steps. First things first, take your time. This is not a race, and there's no rush. It's important to give both your dog and your cat time to adjust to each other's presence. So, if you're expecting them to be best friends overnight, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. But if you focus on creating a positive, gradual introduction, you'll be giving them both the best shot at a smooth transition. It's a process, and a good one. Before you bring your dog home, or before the big first meeting, the first thing to do is to prepare your home. This is not just about moving furniture around or adding some dog toys to the living room. It's about creating a safe environment for both pets. You want to make sure that both animals have their own spaces where they can retreat and relax. For your cat, you want to create a safe, elevated space, like a cat tree, high perch, or a cozy bed on a windowsill, where they can look down on the dog, but still feel like they have control of the situation. For your dog, you want to make sure they have their own space too. That might be a crate, a designated area in a room, or just a spot where they can be by themselves while they get used to being indoors. Separate spaces are key at the beginning, so they can both start getting used to each other's scent and sounds, without any immediate face-to-face interaction. You're probably eager to get the dog and cat together, but don't rush the first meeting. It's tempting to just let them meet face-to-face right away, but trust me, slow and steady wins the race here. Instead of letting them have direct contact, it's better to introduce them from a distance. You can use a baby gate or a crate for the dog to create a barrier between the two. Let your cat and dog see each other from afar. This is all about letting them get comfortable with each other's presence before they have to interact. Don't force them into a situation where they feel threatened or overly excited. The goal here is to build a calm environment so neither pet feels stressed or threatened. During this stage, it's important to watch their body language carefully. If either animal shows signs of aggression or anxiety, take a step back and give them more time to adjust. The key during this phase is positive reinforcement. Whenever your dog stays calm and doesn't lunge at the cat, or your cat approaches the dog without hissing or backing away, reward them with treats or praise. Let them know that calm behavior around the other pet is a good thing. The first step is to keep them separated at first. When you first bring the dog home, it's important to keep the dog and cat separated. This is one of the key steps to ensuring a peaceful introduction. It may seem like a simple step, but giving them space is the most important thing you can do initially. You'll want to give your cat and your dog the time to get used to each other's presence without any immediate pressure to interact. Place your dog in a separate room with a closed door or a crate where they can't immediately approach the cat. Let them both get used to the sounds and smells of each other. Allow your cat to explore the new scents. Let them sniff around the door to the new dog's area. Likewise, let your dog hear your cat moving around. This will give them a chance to familiarize themselves with each other's presence before any physical interaction takes place. You might be thinking, shouldn't I let them meet right away? While it can be tempting, this initial separation period gives your pets the chance to adjust to each other's presence and reduce any anxiety or fear they might have. Let them hear each other, let them smell each other, and over time, they'll become less reactive to the other's presence. The next step is let them see each other. Once both animals have had a chance to get used to each other's presence through the door, it's time for the next step, allowing them to see each other. The key here is to take it slow. At this point, you want to create a controlled environment where neither animal feels threatened or rushed. One way to do this is by using a baby gate or a crate for the dog. This allows both pets to see each other but prevents any immediate contact. Make sure to observe their body language. you're looking for any signs of aggression, fear, or anxiety. For the dog, a relaxed posture and a wagging tail are good signs. For the cat, watch for alertness. Are their ears back, or are they showing interest with a more relaxed demeanor? Ideally, you want to see calm, neutral behavior from both animals. If either pet seems overly tense or aggressive, go back to the previous step and give them more time to adjust before trying again. If they seem okay with just looking at each other, praise both animals. Offer treats and lots of positive reinforcement when they're calm and relaxed around each other. This helps them associate good things with the presence of the other animal. Positive reinforcement is key to ensuring that they both begin to feel comfortable with one another's presence. The third is that you need controlled meetings. When both your cat and dog seem calm when seeing each other through the gate or crate, it's time to move on to a controlled meeting. This is where things get real, and your patience really pays off. Start by keeping your dog on a leash, ensuring that you can control their movements. This is important because, even if your dog has shown calm behavior before, they may get excited when they get close to the cat. Let your cat roam around and make sure the meeting happens in a neutral space. A space where neither the dog nor the cat feels like they're in their territory. It's essential to let your cat take the lead here. Cats like to feel in control of the situation, and rushing them into interaction can cause them to feel threatened. If the cat decides to approach the dog, let them do so at their own pace. You might see your cat slowly walk over to the dog, give them a sniff, and then retreat. That's a good sign. It shows that your cat is curious but feels safe enough to explore. If either animal shows signs of stress, calmly separate them and give them a break. Don't force interaction. Remember, this is about building trust and allowing each pet to feel comfortable at their own pace. If you notice any aggression or fear, don't scold your animals. Simply take a step back and try again later, with more time in between. Every time your cat and dog interact without aggression, make sure to reward them. Treats for the dog and a nice catnip toy for your cat can go a long way. Praise their calm behavior and let them know that being around the other animal is a good thing. Over time, they will start to associate each other's presence with positive feelings. And remember, introducing pets isn't about forcing them into being friends right away. The goal is to help them coexist peacefully in your home. Some cats and dogs will develop a deep bond and even become best friends, while others may never be that close. That's okay, as long as they're living harmoniously and not stressing each other out, you've done your job. The last time is to give them time. Let's be real, it's going to take some time for them to adjust. Don't expect your cat and dog to fall in love with each other immediately. It might take a few weeks for them to feel completely comfortable around each other, especially if one or both animals have a more dominant or fearful personality. Be patient and allow them to go at their own pace. The more you practice calm, controlled interactions, the more natural their relationship will become. During this time, continue to monitor their interactions and keep providing positive reinforcement. Also, ensure that both animals have their own spaces where they can retreat and feel safe when they need to. This is particularly important for your cat, as they will likely want their personal space to avoid stress and anxiety. Introducing a dog to your cat isn't always easy, but with patience and the right approach, it can be a smooth process. Remember, it's about slowly building trust between the two animals and not forcing anything. By taking things step by step, using positive reinforcement, and ensuring both pets feel safe, you can create a peaceful environment for both your cat and dog. If you're committed to making this transition as easy as possible for both your pets, it will pay off. You'll eventually see your cat and dog living together in harmony, perhaps even developing a deep bond. But no matter the outcome, the most important thing is that your home remains a safe and loving space for both of them. And that's what matters the most. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more practical advice on how to make life with your pets easier and more enjoyable. You've got this.